If we're questioning what direction to take with our lives, it's because we're questioning something deeper. We're questioning, are we inherently worthy? Are we inherently right? Can we trust ourselves? Is it okay to have fun? Is it okay to follow our interests? Is it okay to follow our desires? All of these, the answer is yes, it is okay to follow what lights you up, no matter what. Does it does it mean that it's immediately going to show that it's right for you? No, because we can't see it with the mind anymore. We have to experience it. We have to. Is it fun? Then the answer is yes. It's, I know that sounds like a simplification, but it's true. Is it fun? Then the answer is yes. Is it fun? Then the answer is yes. Does it light you up? Is it interesting? Does it make you curious? Then the answer is yes. We have been interpreting so many things into the end result or the perception of the end result because it's never really the end result. In fact, there isn't such a thing as an end. So we can sort of pull away from this dense way of setting goals and setting achievement markers in our lives. It doesn't end. And this is often why we get so upset with ourselves because we have these achievement markers. Got to do this, then I'm going to feel good about myself, then I'll be worthy. All of those paradigms, they're shifting. It's like a moving target. Oh, I thought that this was gonna make me feel good about myself. I thought that this was gonna be the thing that was gonna make me feel secure and always make money and stable. It's shifting, it's a moving target. And that means that it's time for us to, this is part of moving into that feminine aspect that each of us carry, each of us have. It's flowing with what's fun, flowing with what feels present. And many of us have had the experience of that making us very scattered and ungrounded. And this is why we've got both principles, the masculine and feminine principles rising within ourselves. This means that we know how to direct our focus, how to stay focused on what lights us up, and how to initially allow what lights us up to be what we follow. No longer waiting for the carrot at the end of the stick. It's elusive and it always has been, but we've been allowing it to program our lives. Does it light you up? Does it make you curious? Does it make you almost urgent with excitement? That feeling of urgency sometimes is just, it's not pointing to, I got to get it done so that I'm worthy of, oh, I've accomplished this, or, um, I better do it, or I'm missing the mark. That feeling of urgency is actually this sort of, you know, I've held on to these desires for so long, and now it's like when we've got, it's like when you've got to pee, and it's like, hey, it's actually time. It's actually time where I'm probably just going to pee my pants, right? So following that nudge, even if there's urgency with it. And, sometimes that urgency, we do it and then it almost immediately brings disappointment. And the reason that it immediately brings disappointment is because we hold back. Listen to this part. Listen to this part. We hold back our desires because we want to be good. And we hold those back for so long that when we finally do them, the reward of being good doesn't happen. And we're then wondering why? Why? Because it's not a real thing. So if we do something and we immediately feel disappointed, it's because we're holding ourselves to this level of, the only reason that I can do things is because I want to be perfect, or I want to do better, or I want to be good. And then when we do something and we don't get that reward of now I feel like I'm perfect, then we feel disappointed. So we're dismantling an entire cycle of motivation and it's going to feel uncomfortable. it's, it's going to be confusing. It's a step by step process. That's why so many of us are in the void right now, learning to create from the void, learning to dismantle that immediate perception of now I'm a good person and now I've done the good thing. We're dismantling that. And so we're sitting in the void and we're noticing the small glimmer. We're starting at the basis of creation. What's that small glimmer? What's that small glimmer that's getting you? Can you follow that and let the glimmer be enough? Ooh, it lit me up. That's it. That's enough.